Hi, this is Katydid, and I'm going to be doing a how to draw chibis video. First, I'll show a couple chibis that I've drawn. The last two are the two main characters in a manga that I'm planning on hopefully making. They're both nameless, so any suggestions on names would be great. Um, Anyways, let's get right to it. To draw my chibis, I start out with a circle, and it's not perfect. It's just scribbly circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to erase it anyway. I draw the side of the head, then I do the cheek and the chin, which is really just like a rounded shape. It's not pointed or anything because chibis shouldn't really have very many points because it makes them less cute, I think. And I erase as I go. I erase like all the little lines that I've used as guides as I go, instead of waiting to erase them at the end. And then I go ahead and draw the rest of the head, because that way I know where the hair will like come from, pretty much. So I don't mess up the hair, or if it needs a hat or something like that. I draw necks on my chibis, which a lot of people don't do. Well, I don't know if a lot of people don't do it, but I've been watching a couple videos on YouTube, and I haven't seen a lot of them with the necks. I've seen a couple, but a lot of them don't have necks. But I draw necks as because I think they're cute as long as they're small. And then I draw the shoulders, which are a little less than a half width of the head, I think. I haven't really measured it, so I don't know. And then I draw a triangular shape. And before I do that, I forgot to draw this little bracket thing. I sometimes draw without the bracket because I'm just doodling and I don't think it'll be anything that great, so I draw without it. But whenever I want to actually make a good picture, then I use the bracket so I know how to make it. And that's one head, two heads, and half a head, because I make my chibis 2.5 heads tall. This line is for where the hip should be, so I follow this line across and draw my little triangular shape for the body, for the torso. And then I just make little rectangular legs, and I don't really draw feet. They're sort of just little rectangles, pretty much. And then after I'm done with the legs, I just sort of do that and go to the arms, which, if they're just resting, the hands should end right at that line. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that. For the hands, I just sort of draw little squigglies, and I just redo it if it doesn't look right until I think it does look okay. Usually I'm pretty lucky and it looks okay. It's probably not the best way to be drawing chibi hands, but that's how I do it. This one will be a guy, just because, I don't know, I've drawn too many girls. And the only real difference between the guys and the girls is that the girls have boobs, and I make them skinny, so I'll do like something like that on both sides. Just curve in the body a little bit so that the boobs are noticeable, because I draw small boobs on chibis. And then also the girls have eyelashes. But other than that, there's really not that big of a difference. So I've been making these videos too long, so I'm going to stop and I'll finish the rest in part 2.